Hello YouTubers, this is GQ Auto Diagnostics and Repair with a new video. First of all, I want to apologize. I haven't uploaded any videos, any new content for the last, I don't know, almost 3 weeks. I'm sorry about that. I was out of town taking a short vacation with my wife. Anyhow, so this is a 2005 Mazda 2.3 stick shift, manual transmission, 4-cylinder obviously. And the problem with this vehicle is that doesn't start, starts and dies, start for like second or two and boom, dies. Anyhow, so this vehicle triggers a code P0340. What it says, camshaft position sensor. Okay, camshaft position sensor. So unfortunately with this vehicle, this is a very common issue. Could be the sensor, could be the pigtail, could be the valve cover, the timing it gets off, even, you know, when customer neglect services and run low on engine oil, you get your timing off, so you have to realign the timing with the tools. A big metal bar goes here on the back of the two camshafts. You have to lock the crankshaft and you have to line out the crank pulley with the timing cover, so that way the crankshaft sensor, the camshaft sensor, everything is in time and the car should start. Anyhow, this vehicle, the camshaft sensor has been replaced multiple times. The pigtail was replaced multiple times. The wire harness checks fine, the weight form checks fine, it triggers and all that stuff. Anyhow, and the only code is camshaft. Okay, so after check many things. Also, this variable valve time solenoid was bad, the system was bad, so replace this and run for a while and stop running again. Same code, camshaft position sensor. Now anyhow, let's get to the problem here. Check the alignment on the timing chain components, and everything is right, is spot on, no problem. So anyhow, looking at this, I was looking at the camshaft. This is the intake, this is the exhaust camshaft, and this, the trigger wheel for the camshaft, I checked, make sure it's no loose. What I seen in the past, I seen that this little loops, it breaks and the engine either misfire or doesn't start. So this one, it got all the 5 trigger points, no problem. But after checking and like finally, you know, you have to walk away, come back with a clear head, and this is what I noticed. Okay, timing here, the lobes on the cylinder number 4, they pointed all the way 12 o'clock, let's say, right, all the way to the top of the vehicle. Now if you can notice here, the trigger wheel, the lobe is kind of in the middle of the dead spot right here. All right, so this is tight, it doesn't move, it's no loose, doesn't seem that it's loose at all. Now I have here different 2.3 for a different engine. Now here, if you see that lobe, it's lined up pretty much to this right here. So I believe what happened, the trigger wheel here with the heat, it can loose and move, and that way both of them, they are not on the correct spot. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pause the video and I'm gonna check this, see if I can slide it, okay, without breaking it, because you definitely can break this if you move. So anyhow, I will try to realign that, and I will continue the video after, and I will show you if I was right. And this is the code for the engine not to start and triggering the code P0340 camshaft position circuit says. All right, so we're gonna talk more about it when I get back. All right guys, you know what, I was starting to move this and I And after what I saw, I decided to shoot the video, and let's keep rolling here. Okay, now, okay, on this part, when you do this, you have to be very, very careful, because this, they're hard, but they're very brittle, so to speak. So you need to make sure you don't overdo, you know, your strength. For instance, if you are a very strong person, make sure you become, you know, try to be delicate. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to place my camera so you guys can see. Let me see if I can make it. I think it's gonna stay there. Now this, it needed to be very, very hard. Okay, should not move. Now watch. Chisel, little hammer. You see how easy I'm moving it? That is not good. So that is a problem. That's the reason that the engine was running, and the customer stated that after run for a little while, he was driving and he lost power. So over time on the high RPM, because I know this guy and he liked to gun it. Regardless, you should not do that. If you're the person driving like a race car, whatever. Okay, so anyhow, so that is our problem. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna try to get it as close as possible to this, and we're gonna film another video putting everything back together so I can actually crank it for you guys, and you guys can see this. All right, so again, if you made it this far in the video and you find any help with the video, you learn anything from it, please, the only thing I ask, support the channel, support me by, you know, liking the video, comment and subscribing, or sharing the video to some other people. Might they have a similar situation, and you know what, you don't have to repeat history. Learn from my experience as much as I can, so you can save money, and know that when you fix your car is gonna run fine, and you're gonna fix it right the first time. Again, I will shoot the next part of the video. Thank you. All right guys, I reinstalled the valve cover again. Okay, I haven't put the bolts on the ignition coils. I'm just testing this after I just realigned that the camshaft trigger wheel. Anyhow, everything is there, so everything else is connect. So if I'm correct, this vehicle should start right away. So again, thank you, Laura, for your kindness, and because where's the key now? Are you kidding me? All right guys, let me go get the key. Oh, never mind, it's right here. I don't know where my mind is right now. Let's see. There it is. It's running. Oh, thank you, Lord. Some of those days that work challenge you. All right. So anyhow, that's it, guys. It's running. So gotta call the customer, let them know what the issue is and how much it's gonna cost to fix it, so that way they can just decide if they want to do it or not. But again, I hope this video helped you to get some insight or potentially fix your own problem or somebody else's when this thing doesn't go away. All right, so give it a thumb up, like the video, comment, and I will see you in the next one. Later.